Terrakion didn't Dynamax, so we will KO it, which is excellent, actually. So I definitely made the right play here. Awesome. Richie B team has led to me trusting Blastoise with my plushie, and I think that says a lot. Blastoise might be one of the most trustworthy Pokemon. Do we have to make a trustworthy Pokemon tier list? Which gen? Wait, just first gen? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know about the first 2 gens, because that's a lot of Pokemon. Maybe all the starters? Or maybe just first gen. First gen's really long. I'm gonna say the starters. We're gonna do the starters. Pokemon starters. They have to be the final forms. It's fine. It's tier list time. How could I forget? The most hyped part of the stream. Aleki is very strong. I had Aleki on my team for a little bit, but it didn't really work. It's just off meta. You know, we're having a time. You know what's not off meta? Discussing which Pokemon starter evolutions are safe for carrying plushies. I think I'm just going to change these to the standard tiers. B, my favorite tier. C, D. Okay. So we've already discussed this a little bit, right? We know that Blastoise is S tier. Again, to clarify, this tier list is according to how much you would trust them for taking care of your plushies. All right. Alolan Sandslash is very cool. I agree. Charizard, as we've established, would probably burn up your plushies. Charizard has good intent. Charizard would be like, hey, I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna take care of your plushie. Like, don't worry about it. Too hot, too spicy. Venusaur will take care of your plushie, but they will be stinky. They will be left stinky. Venusaur is a very smelly plant, and it won't be like a pleasant smell because it's a poison type as well. Meganium, A tier. Meganium is going to be really gentle, really soft, a little forgetful. Might forget where it left your plushie because it can't hold it in its arms because it's a dinosaur. Typhlosion, D. I love Typhlosion, but no way you're trusting that thing with your plushies. Like, it runs on all fours. Its back is on fire. It's a honey badger on a rampage. There's no world. There's no world. Feraligatr, contrary to popular belief, is actually quite gentle with plushies. As long as he doesn't go for a swim and doesn't hold it in his mouth, Feraligatr's pretty trustworthy. It's going to scare off all of its opponents from messing with the plushies. I think it's a really good call. Sceptile's D tier, another Pokemon that I love. Not going to take care of your plushies at all. He's too smug. He just doesn't care. He's like, why would you ask me to do such a thing? Like, you insolent buffoon, I don't care about your plushies. I'm just going to go sit on this tree. Terrible choice. Blaziken, one of the better fire types. He's not always on fire, and he does have hands. The problem is that his talons are a little sharp and might poke holes in your plushie, and actually gets demoted to B tier for that one. But is capable and willing, which is very important. Very good, very good. Swampert. I kind of want to put Swampert in S. I don't know. Swampert just seems very trustworthy. He's a little goopy. Okay, A. He's too goopy, but like very qualified, very capable, very swampy, and very purdy. So for that reason, we'll do A for that. Makes them dirty. Yeah, I do not trust that Swampert. You don't trust Swampert? I trust Swampert so much. Goopy would be B tier for me. True, because that's just, it's the same as like poking holes in it. So yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Torterra's S. Turtles. You gotta trust turtles with your plushies. S will have tea with them and knit them a vest. A will carry carefully and keep them safe. B may lose temporarily, but will return it to you. C has a high chance of leaving them on a bench or stealing it. D will burn up, make stinky, rip, tear apart, sit on, or stomp. I like that organization paint. That's very, very important. Infernape, gotta be D tier. Too wild, too crazy. And he's on fire. On fire is a really bad trait for taking care of plushies. So generally, if they're going to be on fire, they're going to be down there. Empoleon, what a bastion. This might be the single best guardian for taking care of your plushies. Like, Empoleon is going to make sure that no one touches them. Can they caress them, knit them a sweater, make them tea? I don't think so. I'm gonna put Empoleon in A tier. What a great penguin. It's the most duty-oriented starter Pokemon. We can all agree with that, right? Yes, chat? Correct? Correct? Duty. But it's like flippers. It's a little slippery. Might not be able to hold on to them very well. Superior. I gotta give it an S tier. It's a little smug. I'm gonna give it an A tier. It can just coil around your plushie and keep it safe, and then like hiss at all the people who want to mess with your plushie. You know what I'm saying? Samurott. Samurott, I feel like, just doesn't care. Samurott has swords, you know? I'm gonna put that in C, because this is like Samurott isn't as interested as these guys are. Chestnut's pretty good. Chestnut's actually great. Chestnut might be one of the best, actually. Fairly turtle-ish, to be fair. Not truly a turtle. It's a mammal with a shell, though. And he's got big arms for holding, and he can kind of curl up into a shell and hold your... Yeah, I like that. It's all fluffy. Chestnut's an S. Delphox probably puts a curse on your plushie. We'll take care of it. Might leave it on a bench. Might use it for some sort of spell. Probably not the best choice, but you pick them over these guys, right? Greninja would try and fail. Greninja would like do some like put it in some intricate like ninja trap or something, and it would scare your plushie and it would make you very upset. He's so spiky. His outside is spiky. Chestnut. His inside soft and fuzzy. Look at that. He's like enhance. Look at that. That's all fuzz. Greninja would be a guardian. Greninja's too chaotic. Greninja, I can't agree with that. I can't. Decidueye? Probably an A tier. Not very dexterous, and that's a problem. So if he like his talons aren't quite as sharp as Blaziken's, so he could at least carry you around and put you high up in a tree or something. But that brings him down to B actually, since he can't actually cradle the Pokemon. Incineroar? I generally despise Incineroar, but I feel like he's better than these guys at taking care of your plushie. His belt is on fire, but that's not as troublesome as these guys. Maybe it is. I'll put him at the top of D. He's really trying. What if Incineroar has a gun? Ooh. Incineroar worst plushie buddy? I don't know about that. I mean, oh, he would like, you're right. He would shout at it and demoralize it and intimidate it and flare blitz it. You're right. I've come around. I feel like Prim and S would give them a nice bath. Yeah, Prim is totally S, for sure. Prim is very gentle. Yeah, absolutely. Rillaboom, Pro is monkey. Con is monkey. These monkey facts are something that really have to be taken into consideration in a tier list that is as important as this one. I think the balance of being a monkey contradicted with being a monkey puts it solidly in B tier. Cinderace probably will kick your plushie. It's gonna kick it around like a soccer ball. It's just a bad idea. You can't. Fire types generally really bad for plushie care. Wouldn't recommend. Inteleon, like Greninja, but more effective. I'm gonna put them in A. I don't think they're interested in taking care of the plushie, but if the queen assigned it to them, they would say yes, no problem, I got it. Don't worry about it. You know. Cinderace would use it for football practices. Of course, Cinderace kicks them around. Yeah, exactly. Grouchy next tier list should be Pokemon starters most likely to hold a gun. Excuse me? What did you say about Pokemon starters holding guns? Richie do be speaking monkey facts. I just have to I have to tell it like it is. Cool. So we're gonna do the thing that we always do with tier lists, right? So we're gonna, I guess I copied this image. Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna go on my Twitter. We're going to say starter Pokemon. I'm gonna do the E properly. Final evolutions ranked by how well they would take care of / I can spell / watch over your plushie parentheses S. Yeah. And it's their problem now. Go on Twitter. Go follow me on Twitter. Command Twitter in the chat and let me know how wrong I am or how right I am or how I just massacred your favorite starter. And with that being said, let's play some more Pokemon. I think Instant is more likely to hold a gun than Inteleon. It's literally Inteleon's hand though. How could you say that? Wait, Inteleon wouldn't hold a gun. What are you talking about? Inteleon like is a gun. Gun for hire.